What are you going to make tonight, Lorette?
Tonight I'm going to make golden scallops, sun blush mash and greens. Another Jamie Oliver 15-minute recipe. So this is the new apron that I got from my children from Italy. Beautiful, isn't it? So we need 40 grams of cheddar cheese. Oh, that's far too much. We've got 800 grams of potatoes, which I've peeled, and we need 40 grams of cheddar cheese, which is tiny, really. Okay, so we need 70 grams of jarred sun-dried tomatoes. Well, I've got them in a tub, and I'll put them on my scale. So 70 grams of sun-dried tomato, that's quite a lot. So what I might do now is start doing this part because it's going to take the longest. So slice the potatoes 1 centimetre thick and put in the casserole pan with a pinch of salt. Why a casserole pan? Slice the potatoes 1 centimetre thick. It's just for mashing purposes later. And put into the pan with a pinch of salt. Okay. With a pinch of salt, and then cover with boiling water and the lid. Tender stem broccoli. Well, I couldn't find any broccoli, so I'm going to use snow peas instead. And peas, 200 grams frozen peas and 200 grams asparagus skillets for the vegetable part. Oh, the dog's got to be in there. Alright, next, scallops. It says 4 rashers of smoked streaky bacon, 12 large scallops, olive oil, and 20 fresh sage leaves, half a lemon. I should look like a curry, shouldn't I? That's sage. Do you remember seeing it? Because the sage disappeared, but I have found it. Sage. So it's 20 leaves, sage leaves, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200 grams of asparagus, that's 156, close enough. Seeing there's only 3 of us. So this is what's so hard, it's all over the place, it's not step by step, because then you've got to read down to find out where you're up to. So I've got to crumble the cheese into a food processor. Tomatoes and half a tablespoon of their oil and mix well. Okay, crumble, it's not very crumbly cheese, but I think they're talking about vintage cheddar. I'm just using the normal salt. Sun-dried tomatoes and half a tablespoon of the oil. That's good, at least you didn't have to grate the cheese, look. I have to work out how to do this with the bacon, seeing Emma doesn't eat bacon. Pat the scallops dry with kitchen paper, then score on one side in deep crisscrosses, then season with salt and pepper. Put 1 tablespoon of oil, cook them lightly golden.
Doesn't Emma eat bacon?
Well, because she wanted to be a vegetarian and I got fed up with it. So her compensation was to not eat pigs. And I've said okay. But I've never done this before, but pat the scallops dry with kitchen paper, then score on one side in deep crisscrosses, obviously to tenderize it. One. I don't know about this frozen pea thing. Look, they look very frozen. Maybe it looks like it's going okay. It's actually, we shouldn't be looking at that so much because we did waste some time looking for the stage. How are we going with the 15-minute thing? Where are we up to? When did we start?
7:45.
Oh, okay, so we're already over half an hour. Slice the bacon. Pat the scallops. Okay, finally slice the bacon. Well, first the rind.
But you said that Emma doesn't like bacon.
Yeah, well, she's not going to eat the bacon, so I'm going to have to find a way of adding it afterwards. Okay, so I have to cut off the rind and then I'm going to finally slice it. Georgie, you'd like this, wouldn't you? Sorry, babe, it's not good for you. I should be putting these on top. Potatoes, because I think they're probably almost ready to be drained. Yes. Put these frozen peas in earlier because I think they need a bit more time. No, maybe not. He says to use a bean cutter, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to slice them. Have a look outside what the temperature's like, please. Thank you. And then maybe you could set the table. So now the potatoes have to go into the food processor and pulse up. Oozy is good, but over blitz and the mash will go gluey. So we don't want that back in here because I think putting it in the food processor, firstly it's a bit small. I don't think all the potatoes are going to fit. I don't want them to go gluey. So
And then what you're going to do?
I'm going to mash them. What do you think? Ready? I think so. Yeah. He says you could add some milk, but I'd rather add some butter. Emma loves mashed potatoes. She'll be happy. I can ask somebody to help, or is that cheating? Let me put those scallops on because that must be. Because this is ready, and you don't want that to be cold. Put them in there. Drain the vegetables. Okay, 1 tablespoon of oil. Is that right? Alright, I'll take a second out to olive oil into the hot frying pan. Add the scallops scored side down. Cook until lightly golden on both sides. Then add the bacon and sage leaves. Well, I'll take them. And there's the vegetable component. So now we need to put cover with boiling water, extra virgin olive oil and the juice of half a lemon. Some olive oil and the juice of half a lemon. And now tossing. I think this could be nice with some feta. Okay. Oh, okay, so this looks almost ready. What do you think? This is the bacon and sage, which normally would be cooked together with that, but I've had to separate it. Okay, slight alteration to the recipe. I'm going to add a bit of feta. Because I know he does, doesn't he? Probably adds a lot to the calorie intake, but yeah. Look like this, but
Mashed carrots.
yeah, smashed carrots and potatoes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And I'm going to throw these back in. These back in so they get mixed with the bacon. Okay, so that is the end. I'm going to put it on the table. Okay, so it's finally ready. Not sure if that took 15 minutes. Actually, I'm pretty sure it didn't take 15 minutes. So that's the golden scallops, sun blush mash and greens.
Frying.
Yeah, okay, so that's Emma's there, baconless. And yours, Simon. Shimon.
Mmm, delicious.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you need some greens on there. Yeah.
You're very enthusiastic about this filming business. As a matter of fact, maybe too enthusiastic. But that's all right. So now I'm trying it with the veggies. Don't film yet. You're filming probably.
So what do you think?
Let me get the scallop and the mash. It's lovely.